Sound check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Welcome to Staying Relevant, the bonus episode. We are fresh off the back of Sam's this morning stories. I hope you all stayed awake for them. I will be swearing in this episode as usual. If you don't like that, go f*** yourself. But I am still not drinking.
Yes!
Thank you. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on Snappy C, on YouTube, rate, review, do all that sort of stuff. As always, we are at main episode on a Monday, bonus episode today, which is Thursday. You will be able to watch this bonus episode on Sunday, but you'll be able to watch the Monday episode tomorrow, which is Friday. So remember, it's Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Do it for me.
Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
That's the one. And then you've got 3 days to, live your life.
Other than that, though, we're embedded in your soul now.
We are. So this bonus episode is the second one that we have done this year, and it's going to be a regular thing, and it is all about you. What we need you to do is send in all your stories, voice notes, messages, and we're going to discuss the best ones. There are a lot, and as we said last week, they are a bit wild.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the third one of these bonus episodes we've done. And the first one, there was a lot to do with incest. The second one was to do with fucking people in the arse with beer bottles. So who knows what today's got for us?
Yeah. You're pretty odd. You're the best bunch, but you're quite a depraved bunch as well. It's got to be said.
If you are going to write into us, then we need you to email stayingrelevant@insanityhq.com. And that's where, our wonderful team and Sam and I will go through all these delightful emails, messages, stories.
It's so fun, by the way. Trailing through all of them is incredibly fun. I've got to say as well, I don't mean to sound Billy Big Balls, okay? I've got to say this. We just went outside for a little bit of a chill. Pete had a cigarette. There was a pap outside.
All right, so yeah, great, that's great. So what the pap actually did, he went, oh my God, it's the king of the jungle. And I talked to Sam, and then he went, oh, Pete, I didn't see you there.
That is genuinely what happened.
So thanks for that, Alan. Appreciate that. Alan!
He walked past.
Alan! I'm glad people actually found that funny last week, because you had no idea what was going on.
I still don't get it.
Anyway, should we move on? So the first listener, what we call it, letter, write a story, whatever the fuck it is. This one is anonymous. I always like it when it's anonymous, because it means that it's either really, really embarrassing, you've done something bad and you don't want to admit who you are.
And I love that.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Hi, Staying Relevant podcast team. Can I just say how much of a fan I am of the dynamic between big, bracket secret softie, tough guy Pete, and ultra jokes but heartfelt Sam, all the way from Australia.
Good eye. So I didn't want to butt in, but wow.
I was expecting it. See, this is why I do the allow for Sam.
Yeah.
You guys are great, and Pete, to agree with Superfan, sex on legs. Girl, you're smoking, baby. Thank you. Sam, I loved you pre-teeth and now post-teeth too.
That's what I get.
Zara's a good laugh and very commendable for putting up with his bullshit from everyone online.
Fucking hell.
Anyway, to get on with the fucking point.
I love her.
My sister-in-law absolutely fucking hates me. Now, I'm absolutely one to get on with the fact that someone might not like me, or I might not be their cup of tea if I had done something wrong, or if we had a biff.
A biff's an argument.
Okay, Thank you. Either way, I'm generally self-aware enough to get a feeling what I may have done or why there may be a problem. Now, my partner of 3 years has a sister who is exactly my age. We met interstate while not being anywhere near the sister. She has been so outwardly rude to me and acts like a high school bully. It's awful.
Bloody hell.
Long story short, during lockdown, I could move home as my state was locked down and I wasn't allowed to enter. At the time, I had to move in with my partner's mother and the sister. She only stayed there 2 nights a week, and I made sure to be out and about when she was at home as to not step on her toes. Some examples of what she would do. Number 1, when she came home, she looked me up and down and asked me not to be on the kitchen living room at the same time. She was like, she didn't want anyone watching her because it was too awkward to make conversation. Weird. Number 2, made me brush my hair outside because apparently my hair was too dark amongst the white tiles and it was disgusting.
Oh my God.
Number 3, whenever I cooked dinner for the family, she wouldn't eat it and made a point of having a snack as I was serving dinner. Number 4, she would ask me to do a deep wash of the washing machine after I put my clothes in the wash, so not to mix leftover dyes. Number 5, When she would walk into the house, I would greet her and ask her how her days were, and she would turn to her mum and tell her about her day without even looking at me. Wow. My last story is now we aren't invited to her house for Christmas. Christmas is a huge deal to myself and my family, and I live 16 hours away from my family. If this was any random bird, I'd turn around and say, go fuck yourself, you're an awful bitch. But I have such a longing for family, and as stupid as it sounds, I know it does, I have a longing to feel some sort of connection. Oh, I am acutely aware I won't get one, but I can't help feeling so sad about it, and I just want to know why I'm so hated. Any advice is muchly appreciated. Also, congrats, Sammy, on your king in my homeland.
Yeah.
Love yous all very much. Up Everton and fuck Towie. Pete, hit me up if you want a great whiskey bar recommendation in Oz.
Oh, what brilliant letter. That's a great letter. Look at us, we're agony uncles. She's actually come to us and been like, hey, do you know what? They're going to know what to do. Pete, take it away.
So, I actually think this is more you, this one, because you have dealt with people not really liking you for most of your life.
I know exactly what I do.
So you're a little bit more aware of what to do in that situation.
I know exactly what I do.
So tell Anon what you would do, because I actually agree with the thing that she wants to do, which is just say, go fuck yourself, you awful bitch. But Sam, I presume you have a different outlook on it.
Yeah, you just know you've got to fucking love bomb them, basically. You've just got to literally friend bomb them and be like, it's what I did with you. It's what I did with Tony. You've just got to basically force yourself upon them. Mentally. You've got to basically just latch yourself onto them like a limpet to a rock and be like, I'm not going anywhere and I will outlast you. Like a cockroach.
So Sam's sort of advice is persistence.
Persistence is key, and also a hug. A hug a day keeps the negativity away. So if you go straight up to her, she walks through the door, you don't ask her how her day was, go up to her and go, oh my God, I've missed you, whilst embracing her. And another thing that has always traditionally worked for me, linger. No, you laugh, but it genuinely, linger on a hug.
Sam's best relationships come from lingering.
Yeah. Yeah, genuinely they do. You gotta linger, man. You gotta hold on to that hug 3 seconds too long. And eventually they'll just be like, God, this woman, she's just on me all the time. And then like they start going, God, I kinda like it. Do you know? And then they're like, God, I kinda love him.
Yeah, or
they start a podcast with him.
They call the police. It's one of the two.
No, but do you know what I mean?
It can go good, it can go bad, but something will happen.
Yeah, something.
And at the minute, it sounds like it's an awful experience for you.
Ask the fella. Why don't you ask your fucking geezer and be like, what's going on?
I was just about to say, I think really he needs to step in here.
Every single girlfriend my sister's ever met, she's literally been like, hey, how are you? If anything, she's been like, how are you putting up with him? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it is a problem. But there is some logic in Sam's persistence, lingering thing, because she evidently is making you feel quite awkward at the minute. So make her feel awkward.
Yeah.
Turn the fucking tables.
Yeah.
Do the hugging thing, because it'll be awkward for her. Yeah. And then she'll get so awkward with it, she'll stop making you feel awkward. So actually, Sam may have a point.
Out awkward her. And then what you want to do is, if you make her food and she goes, I'm just going to have a snack, she walks outside, you bring a plate outside of that food and you go, hey, try some of this food. And then don't blink whilst looking at her. Don't blink and go real wide and then shudder a little bit and go, do you want some of this food? See what she does then.
Run, I imagine. Or I would just stop. I would specifically make food for everyone and not her.
Oh, you are the pettiest bastard ever.
But then she hasn't got a choice. So you're not giving her the choice then, because as soon as you give someone the choice, then it's her answer. Don't give her the answer and don't give her the control. Stay in control. Anyway, so there's 2 different bits of advice there. Linger or just take control.
Or what I would say is, well, not all, but it's just, it's more of a thank you, really, for just getting involved and getting in touch all the way from Australia. And we're with you. We at Saying Relevant are with you. This is from Codi with a C.
How else would you spell Codi?
I don't know. I just feel like...
it's actually Codi with an I, because Codi is normally spelt with a Y.
Oh, that's what it is. It's Codi with an I.
Codi is normally spelt with a C.
Okay, it's Codi with a C and an I. Hi there, Sam and Pete. This year I'm due to be getting married. Congratulations, in August, to my partner, Charlie. There's just one problem with this, though. He has well and truly disgusted me. I am aware this sounds bad, as I'm supposed to be marrying him in a couple of months, but I'm sorry, a new level of ick has just been opened up. I was sat minding my own business when I could see him in the corner of my eye digging for gold. And by gold, I mean the snot that lives up his nose. He proceeded to dig. Once he had finished, he then lowered his hand beside him, thinking nothing of it, but then it all went to shit. I was talking to him, and as I was talking, he quickly shoved the biggest bogey known to man in my gob. In that moment, I didn't know what to do. Whether I should just simply spit it out.
Or chew.
Or just take one for the team and swallow it, because realistically, the bad part was over. It was in my mouth. I think I'm going to gag. Does this mean I'm actually the disgusting one? And also, do people actually share their bogeys with their significant other like it's chewing gum? P.S. I absolutely love you guys. I love the podcast. You're both incredible. Yes, we have tickets to your tour. I'm potentially more excited to going to your show than going to my own wedding. Love, Cody. In brackets, I'm a girl. I know I have a boy's name. Cody, we love you. Come on! I love the way they're coming to the tour, man. That's so good. Just to let you know, Cody, if you listen to episode on Monday, you'll know that Pete's written the entire live show. So if it's shit, it's on Pete. It won't be, though. I'm sure it's going to be brilliant. He wrote it by hand on notepad.
I'll be honest with you. I think she'll be impressed with it if she is spending her time eating shit from other people's noses. You strange, strange pair. Firstly, why would he... Why? Just why? What is wrong with all of you?
Okay, so I'm going to put it out there.
Fuck is wrong? Like, what the fuck? Have you ever done that to Zara?
No, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought it was going down the natural route if he had then put it in his mouth. But it completely sent me west when she was like, he stuck it in mine. If that was me, if Zara picked her nose and put it in my mouth.
But I'll be honest with you.
Well, actually, probably, to be fair.
I'm looking at you and I'm thinking that's the sort of thing that you would do. And you're now thinking about it and you're thinking, definitely doing that to Zara.
No, but I've done something similar.
What have you done?
I've picked my nose and wiped it on her.
Oh, God, why?
Because she's like, don't pick your nose. And then you're like, well, have that.
Oh, what is wrong with you? Listen.
I've picked Zara's nose before.
Why?
Because she had a little bit of when you get a little whistler.
Yeah, if you get like a fucking bat in a cave, just go and sort that out.
No, I went and got it for her.
But why?
Because it shows I love her.
No, it doesn't. Just she's a woman. She can fucking pick her own nose. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't need you to do it for her.
Well, look, I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat her bogey.
Oh,
so I don't know why.
All right then. Just wipe it all over the furniture and her clothes.
There is something quite nice about picking a great one and then sort of like rolling it up and flicking.
No. Don't listen. We all like to play pick as a winner, but it's dispose of it in a hygienic manner.
So what do you think about that? Are you breaking off the marriage?
Well, no. It's a bit far gone now for that.
I've picked my nose and I've shoved it down your gullet. What are you doing?
Well, we're not due to get married, so slightly different. What am I doing if you do that to me? I will finish you. You think I'm joking?
Like Mortal Kombat. I will finish you.
I'm telling you now, I will fucking do that. Look how angry I get when you fucking fart near me. Like, honestly...
He hates bodily functions.
Honestly, I don't like things like that. And Sam has got this habit of just air shitting, all right? Like, anywhere near me. And it makes me feel physically sick. If you fucking dare... I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay, fucking dare.
Okay. Why has he got his notes like this?
He's going to swat you like a fly. Yeah, I just don't understand Has anyone else had that? I mean, I'm not in a relationship, so I don't know the things, sharing bodily fluid and things is part of a relationship.
Let's say your girlfriend, who you really like, does that to you, what are you doing?
What,
are you laughing it off but going, that's a bit grim, or are you breaking up?
I don't like shit like that. I honestly, I don't think anyone would do that to me.
I'm so gonna try. I really
the problem I have
want
with
to
this,
try now.
The problem I have with this is Sam will do this to me now at some point.
Because sometimes people fall asleep at mine on the sofa, and he's a bit of a light snorer, so the mouth do be open every now and then.
Occasionally I catch flies.
So I might just pop a little booger in there and see what happens.
No, I mean, like it's the same.
I'm gonna do it and film it and put it on the gram.
I just don't like things like that.
He's gonna taste it. You go.
Let me tell you something else. No, let me tell you something else, right? So I'm not a big fan of bodily functions, even with like mates. Like Sam's never heard me fart.
No,
I don't burp. I don't, because obviously we all do those things.
I have seen him poo.
No, you haven't.
I've seen you go for a poo. No. I've seen you go for a number two when we did the circle together, and you went in, and I went, Peter, are you doing a number two?
No, okay, so you've made that sound like you watched me shit. What he means is he watched me go to the toilet and close the door, and he knew I was having a shit.
And I listened.
Yeah, no, he did, and it made me feel very uncomfortable because, like, I mean, it was hard. Like, we had to spend a week together living together, and I think I shit once. When I came out, it was like fucking, like, it was a lot because I was just stacked up. Because I was too scared to go because he'd listen outside.
I just really wanted to catch him in a vulnerable state. You know when you see a dog having a poo and they look at you, and they look at you with a really freaked out face. That's how I wanted to catch Pete.
But anyway, listen, relationship-wise, I don't like things like that, so I don't do that.
So are you breaking up with them?
No, I'm not breaking up with them, but it's this is a serious conversation. We're going to have a sit down.
We're going to have a sit down.
Right? This is, if we are going to spend the rest of our lives together, then you need to know that is not acceptable. But I do get that some couples are just weird and like I'm pretty sure you're probably that person that like Dutch oven Zara and that in bed.
I have, yeah. Yeah. So
Dutch oven? Yeah, go on, explain.
Well, what you do is you basically fart and then you pull the duvet up so both of us are lingering in the smell. I don't do it all the time. But do you know what Zara does now? Zara's really good at it. No, she's very good of like at pretending it doesn't smell, because then basically if you don't get a reaction, you go, oh, that was pointless. So she goes, smells like flowers. And then you go, oh. If I don't fart in the morning, we're talking about a lot of farting and pooing and stuff. But if I don't fart in the morning, Zara asks me if I'm okay.
That to me, like with a partner, that is not what I want to be doing. All right, that is not where I'm at with that. But saying that, that's probably why I'm still single at fucking 35, is because I don't think I've ever been comfortable enough with someone to fart in bed with them. But yeah, so for me, listen, I think it's a serious conversation and a sit down.
Cody, thank you so much. That was one of the best letters I think I've ever read. And you're coming to the tour!
We will see you there. And when you are there, if you could make yourself known so that we can basically see who your fella is.
Yeah, I can't wait. We'll get him on stage. We'll get Pete to finish him.
Because it would be really nice to ask him why. Why have you done that? And also, I'd like an update on whether or not you're still together. I think that would be good. So if you could DM us and let us know, that would be great. Anyway, that's it for a bonus episode.
That is it. And don't forget, though, that in the first listener letter, the lady agreed, even though she had a other half, she agreed that Pete was sex on legs. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I like the way you've got a little grey wisp in your hair as well, coming through as well. Yeah,
coming through. It's really bad.
Got a grey streak in there.
I know we talk about it a lot, but we really, I know it's bad. It's a little bit like that girl from X-Men,
Jean
/ Rogue. Yeah, the girl from X-Men, Rogue, or Cruella de Vil. It's one of the two. But I'm the opposite because I love dogs. Anyway, do you want to take us away? Pull us out the driveway. Thank you for listening to the bonus episode. Thank you to Cody and Anon for your letters. We can't wait to read more of your letters next week. Make sure you send them to SameRelevant@InsanityHQ. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and Snappy.
All of the socials.
All of the fucking socials. All of that crap. This episode will be visually available to you on YouTube on Sunday. Because remember, episode comes out Monday, episode comes out Thursday, then visually you can see them on Friday and Sunday. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Everyone together?
Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
I can't believe you all did that. What the fuck is this? That was really sad. Why didn't you just tell me to fuck off? That was like kids. I felt like a teacher then. Anyway, ta-ra.
We love you. And let us know if you're liking these bonus episodes, because we're loving them.